Okay, the trade for today, I had a bearish bias coming to the day. Moving out of this imbalance, I see the most. So it could be argued that we could be bullish because we're moving out of this gap, but we were also moving out of this bearish gap, and there was more evidence telling me that we were bearish than bullish. So I took a bearish trade. Now, going on to the 15, we can see just the market open. We've got this nice 15-minute gap that we retrace into wicket. So now I'm going on the 1 minute, and I can see that we're not being offered an inversion on the 1 minute. I look on the 2 minute and we're being offered an inversion here. So it's kind of a late entry. I get filled here. Stop loss is considering the wick here that we potential for a retrace to, just taking into consideration. But now I just had a thought that how rare is it? Like, it's so rare that we ever push up in these levels. So I should probably start. I could have probably just moved my stop there, honestly. But yeah, I need to backtest that because I think the stop's a bit too big because I'm so worried about price retracing. But how it's so rare that price ever retraces like that and stops me out. I mean, it literally never happens. So I could probably gotten away with putting my stop there. And if it retraces, it just stops me out. So I think I'm going to backtest that and start doing that because it never pushes up to the top of my stop loss and then comes back down. It will either push up and stop me out and I'm wrong, or the trade's right and I've just set an excessively large stop loss. So with this position, here 1-to-1, and what I wanted to see was this 1 hour intermediate time low that was also nested in this gap. I wanted to see that get displaced through. So when we're on the 1 minute, what gave me confidence in this trade is the fact that we actually formed a gap over this 1 hour low. So that told me, okay, cool, I like this trade. For that reason, I didn't take profit at 1-to-1, but once we passed this 1 hour low, I moved my stop to break even. I could have come out at 1-to-1, but evidence was pointing towards price wanting to push lower, especially with the speed that we moved down through this 1 hour gap. Once we got a retrace here, we'd already pushed that 1-to-1. We were getting a retrace, and it was actually perfectly in line with my entry. I thought that this is a max that I want to see price push is into this gap, and if it pushes higher, then I know the trade's wrong. So then I move my stop to break even there, and eventually we got stop to break even up here, and that's the trade. Um, I'm seeing stuff about how trading futures is haram. I thought it'd be good to note this and say this because it's just so difficult to. I mean, everything is pointing towards it being haram, which is basically saying that you can't buy and sell something you don't own. And when you're buying a contract on MNQ, you're not buying a share. You're just buying a position and then basically just betting on where you think it's going to go. So here, I bought some contracts and I'm profiting off of a price difference. So I'm saying I bet it's going to go down here. So yeah, that's the main issue, is the thing about how you can't buy or sell something that you don't own. And it's right, I don't own. How do I not own a contract? Research. Selling what you don't own. You should you agree to buy or sell something later? You don't own the underlying asset now. You should not sell what you do not own, possess. Mm,